Here we go. Live and ready to go. 15 gamer. Almost all the lineups in. 3 left. I'm starting to get excited. I probably have too much Steven Matz. I probably have too much Michael Kopech, but here we are. Jake, how you feeling for tonight?
Feeling pretty good. Yeah, there's a couple guys that I'm concerned I may have too much of, or more than I'm comfortable with. So you mentioned Kopech for you. This guy Sparkman, yeah, just coming up quite a bit as a okay value for me. So that's a little worrisome because I don't think he's a great pitcher. Just a price play. Guerra keeps popping for me, and then Pablo Lopez. I'm pretty comfortable with that though against the Yankees. Like
Same.
he's my highest exposed pitcher right now, and
Ooh, that I'm not comfortable with.
yeah, yeah. So I don't know. I'm really paying up for bats. Like I'm like name an expensive team, and I'd probably have them. Just like the most expensive teams.
um, Weather keeping you off of anything?
Uh, Maybe the Nationals. I don't know. So that one's kind of the one to monitor, I think. Coors, I'm fine with. I think Coors is going to be okay to play at least for hitting. There could be a delay, but for hitting, it looks fine, at least to me. What about you? Are you worried about the Nationals game?
Not right now.
Okay,
Ask me again in a half hour.
right. Yeah, that's the thing. Thoughts on Snell with limited innings?
I mean, they're not really limited. They said he can go 6 to 7 innings, so basically they're just telling you that he's not going to throw a complete game, which isn't really in my expectations either.
Yeah,
It hasn't changed anything for me for Snell. I actually
seven
like him
innings
more.
yeah. I mean, because that'll probably scare some people. I think most people will just see, uh, being back to normal usage. Oh, interesting. Yeah, that's about normal usage. I mean, most starters go. You want your starter to go 6 or 7. I mean, so the only way that could be bad, like I would say, is if he's at like 82 pitches through 6 and he's just cruising, they might pull him early. But I mean, still, if he's cruising in 6 innings, you're fine. So that really doesn't change anything for me. I agree with you that Josh. That actually makes me like him a little bit more. The possibility of 7 innings.
Yeah.
Um, I mean, if yeah, 90 pitches, I think that's a pretty fair projection. It's 90 pitches, and that can mean a lot of Ks against this Kansas City team.
So if our most recent rankings update is to be believed, we should probably start pulling out our Nats.
Really?
They are no longer a
Okay.
quality value for us.
Oh, did
Apparently.
that? Oh, okay. So Alex does not like that one then, huh? Osmo does not
I
like that one.
guess not.
Mhm.
Well, maybe
So
no. Actually, you know what? I think I would just pasted DK rankings and FanDuel rankings in the same or in reversed spots in my sheet.
okay,
I don't think anything has changed. I don't want to put out bad information. So let me do this one last time.
okay. Alex coming on the stream today? He's not coming on the stream today,
If he is, he didn't tell me.
right? Yeah. Um,
Maybe tomorrow. I don't know.
the Harper, did he get waived? No,
Okay,
I didn't see
Nats
that.
are still okay. Never mind.
Okay, good to know. Good to know. Good to check on. Yeah, Nats made a couple moves today. Daniel Murphy to the Cubs, so I like that just because he can't destroy our hearts in October this year. I mean, unless he just strikes out every time or something,
I
which
like Adams to the Cardinals. They need a lefty bat.
right? Yeah, it makes a lot of sense for them. Where are the Cardinals in terms of the playoffs? Not that this matters for them, but I just like to at least know where some of these teams stand. I know the good teams like the Red Sox and the Yankees and such, but
Cardinals right now, 43% chance to make the playoffs per Fangraphs. They are 3.5 games back of the Cubs, half game back of the Brewers. So they're like really in the thick of the wild card
yeah.
race.
Yeah, Brewers, Rockies, Dodgers, man, Diamondbacks, Phillies, like they're all within like a couple games of each other. It'll be a fun last couple weeks of the regular season. Not DFS wise probably, but
Yeah.
real baseball.
And then I guess Harper was put onto waivers, but they couldn't get a deal done. Apparently, the Dodgers claimed him, from what I read.
Oh, could you imagine?
I wish.
Oh my God, they probably just went Harper for Muncy straight up. That's a pretty fair trade. Do you see where he's hitting? 5th?
Is he really?
Oh boy, 5K max Muncy. I'm playing him.
Oh, I didn't realize that those two lineups just came out. I was like, dude, I have him at like 8th still.
No, they gave him the lineup bump he deserves. Got to have him before Puig, Taylor, and Grandal.
Special thanks to the Astros for being dead last again on a day where two of their best 4 players are potentially in the lineup. Assholes.
Do you, since we're talking about the Astros, do you like the Astros?
Not really.
So, is anybody going to be on them? Like, we have them, like, I guess their top 4 are getting decent ownership, but
yeah, it's basically the top
like,
4 if they play.
So
Alex has them grading out pretty well.
They're just so cheap.
Yeah.
Like, these guys are all like 10% underpriced from like what we saw earlier in the season.
Like, I would never say that I don't like the top 4 guys in any scenario.
Agreed.
Well, I would never put anybody off of that. Whoa, Jose Martinez leading off.
Against Ryu, huh? All right.
I like it.
Chris's boy, Tyler Sexy Muscles O'Neill in the 3 spot.
That would probably be his dong pick today, right?
Yeah, it would have to be. He's got to stick to the brand, right? In a terrible matchup.
All right, Chris's dong pick is Tyler O'Neill for today, unless he pops into chat randomly.
No, he won't pop in there.
You never know.
I guess
3:30 and he's sitting around sipping a wine. He might just be like, I see Tyler O'Neill's in the lineup. I'll take him. We'll be like, we're way ahead of you. So, I guess it'd be good to tell everybody where we're at right now. And for me, nothing's really changed. Rockies, Cubs, Nats, Brewers, Dodgers. These are all the top teams that I have on DK. Still heavy on Snell. Still heavy on Matz. I like that Anderson, Gaviglio, Guerra trifecta. I'm double the field on Michael Kopech. Still on Pablo Lopez. Nothing's really changed from the morning. How about you?
Yeah, nothing has really changed for me all that much. I thought about trying to get on the Astros a little bit, but seeing the ownership we have projected for them, I'm not in love with it. So Oakland and LA are the Dodgers, obviously, are the top 2 stacks for me. And then I have like Boston, Milwaukee, like Colorado. I think I'm pretty chalky with bats today, but I'm probably going to be around the field or a little bit under on Colorado. But the rest of those teams I'm going to be way over. Nationals too. As long as that weather looks okay, I'll still remain on the Nationals. But I really like Harper and Soto especially.
Yeah, I'm just going for it on the Nats. I'll take my chances on the weather. I just like them too much.
How about low-owned Red Sox? Are you on them, or you're still off of them?
I don't have them.
Dude, I know. I mean, you gotta be picky somewhere, right? So I'm just seeing like under 5%.
I can't figure out how to do it.
That's what you have Fantasy Cruncher for. You're not
and they don't come up. That's the
They come
problem.
up for me. They come up for me.
I can't get them to pop.
Your guys' screens are blurry. Yeah, you got to go click on the HD with like the little whatever settings thing and
the gear button and change it.
Gear. That's what I was looking for. Gear. I think I'm losing my mind, man. I'm just like forgetting just like normal words that I should know. I guess that's what happens when you talk like this all day.
Real?
Peacock, what up?
That is real.
Like come out of the game or come out?
We have a competing stream on right now. I don't know if you got the alert for it.
Oh yeah, I got that. Yeah, that's Manny. So that's May. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
People are probably watching both. I mean, a lot of people that stream or that chat.
I just saw the pop up on my phone. I didn't know if it was just from this afternoon.
No. He's doing his own thing now. So
yeah,
good for him. I mean,
that's not what I wanted to do. There we go.
All
right, so we got to figure this out here. Should we be neutering our Nats? I think they look okay to play for a bit.
Yeah.
It doesn't make me want any pitching in that game, but I think that we can be okay on hitting.
I mean, if you think that, and they're already going to be lowish owned. It's not like this is like the nut spot for them or whatever. Like they're supposed to be like 20% owners like owned, and they're whatever like not going to be 5 because of the weather. It's not like a perfect spot for the Nats by any means, but man, they're just going to be so low owned because people are just going to think kind of how we were saying or considering. Do we just cross this game off on a 15-game slate, or at least the Nats side? And I don't know. I think I'm gonna leave it, but this is definitely something we should monitor. So in chat, if you guys see anything or have opinions, feel free to drop them in. Yeah, I mean, I'm staying on my Nats exposure right now.
Yeah, so am I. I want to be there when it happens, and I don't want to get off of them and find out that today was the day. I can't do it. I'd rather the game get postponed and me have tons of their exposure. That'll hurt me less than just not being on them and it goes well.
But I'm also thinking though, like, man, I could use that Nats exposure that I have and just allocate that to another couple of Red Sox stacks or another couple of Dodgers or Athletics, so you never think about, I never think of that way. Like, I don't know.
I love Alex's response to Rajiv. Yeah, I'll be running all 5 mans today. So
I will be running 5 mans, and I mean I switch it up. I go 4-4, 4-3-1, 5-2-1, 5, just like 5 and fillers type thing. Oh snap! Alex is here. Yeah.
Go.
Alex is here. Boss man in the chat.
Get your questions in, people.
Or just like discussion points. Like, what do you want us to talk about?
Yeah, I don't have much else to add.
We've got most of the lineups are in. So I guess the main talking points are like weather. And do you see anything that in the ownership, Josh, that is like sticking out to you as like a really bad player, someone low owned that's sticking out as a very good player, something that's going to be under owned?
I think it's interesting that the Rays are as owned as they are. They grade out really well in our rankings, but they're not a team that I'm getting to at all. So we have 6% aggregate ownership to the Rays, and I don't have any whatsoever.
Yeah.
Are you on the Rays?
No, well, I'm on Sparkman, so I mean, I understand the Rays, especially Bowers. I think Bowers is a really nice play. Dual position eligibility and such. Just platoon split, all that. He's a good hitter. But I don't know. It's just hard for me to stack this Rays team with like Malik Smith and Wendell and Kiermaier. I know they're like these bats are fine, but I want like the best of the best bats on big slates that are going to be underowned, and I think the Rays are going to be overowned if they're going to be one of our higher owned stacks of the night.
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel. I don't need to be a part of like mildly chalky Rays.
Free money Freddie going to go ham. That game has some weather concerns too. Freddie Freeman. Man, no one's talking about the Braves either.
Should they?
I mean, Noah's so bad against lefties. So
I have no Braves.
I mean, Freeman and Markakis for sure. I think those two should definitely have ownership as should Albies. But
is Albie still in the 6 hole? I didn't look.
Yeah, he's still in the 6 hole.
Yeah, that's a weird drop. Not entirely sure I understand that one.
No.
I just had to use a calculator to do 215 minus 30. That's how, like, off my brain is right now.
185.
Yeah, I know. For some reason, I couldn't do that in my head.
Oh, yeah. Still sharp with the mental math. It's the talking that it sometimes get tripped up with.
I hear you. Yeah, so lots of, like, Ryu talk. I don't have him. Like,
Is there
like
Ryu
literally
Chun?
zero. In our chat, yeah. Everybody's wondering about it.
Okay.
But he's a
didn't
zero
end up
for
there.
me.
Yeah, it didn't end up there myself. He's a favorite. He's going up against a righty-heavy lineup. Not that that really matters. He can strike out righties. But, I mean, 8 righties in this lineup, if you include Ponce de Leon. He's a big favorite, and he's been good. Had that solid start. You were on him last time out, Josh. And so there's nothing wrong with him. I think just a little bit overpriced compared to what I think is huge upside with like Barrios or Corbin or Snell, Tanaka. So it's just not the slate for him, I don't think.
Yeah, I agree. I like Snell way more. I'd rather have Barrios. I'd rather have Tanaka. I'd rather have Corbin, even though I don't have any.
Yeah, and then
so where are you at on the rest of the top guys?
Yeah, that's a good question. So I have a couple more crunches I'm going to try to get here. But so I ended up with a lot less of the top guys just overall because I'm on like the Red Sox and the Dodgers and Oakland. So they've got some expensive bats like Coors Field a little bit as well. So just by default, I ended up with a lot of Lopez and Tyler Anderson, Guerra, and Sparkman when I wanted Snell and Tanaka, and Barrios and Corbin. But yeah, it's gonna go Snell, Barrios 1-2, just like I had in Spotlight Pitchers, and then I don't know if I'll end up with any Corbin, and then a little bit of Tanaka. I'm sure I'll have. So.
Okay. Yeah, I'm under the field on Barrios and Tanaka, and no Corbin whatsoever. So, I mean, I'd expect at least one of those guys to be good. Probably 25 or so, but I just don't see the need to be there.
Okay.
Not with any sort of volume. Not with my boy Blake Snell going.
My boy Blake Snell. Remember the big Blake Snell argument we had earlier in the year?
No, I don't.
It was something about, I think it was in Yankee Stadium on like a 4-game slate. And I was all over him because he was going to be unowned and the Yankees were going to be chalk.
How did he do?
I think he was fine and then gave up a huge home run or something.
My memory
kind of buried him. Yeah.
I can't remember that stuff.
It's just like some slates you remember because I was like, oh man, I was so right about this. And sure enough, one blow-up inning.
If Jurado gets 50 FanDuel points on Oakland, I'll walk to Oakland.
Yeah, Jurado just doesn't have anything.
No.
Like I was saying it this morning, but man, he just does not have anything.
He's all sorts
Can't
of
miss
bad.
bats. Yeah, he's not good. So
he's really not good.
Oakland's my top stack, and then the Dodgers right behind them. But yeah, it's kind of similar to last night. The teams I'm stacking, at least.
Okay. All right, I just finished off what I hope is my last DK crunch, but I'm sure the Astros will kick me in the nards again. Shrek, nobody asked you.
Yeah, I remember that, Shrek. Yeah.
Nobody asked you.
Single entry FanDuel, would you go Snell or Barrios?
Oh, Snell.
Yeah, Snell for me.
Yeah. I have Snell grading out like really, really, really well.
Yeah. He's so good and he's healthy and it's just
he's gonna get
awesome.
bombed tonight.
God. Could you imagine?
I can now. I really, really can. I don't want to imagine it, but I'm almost positive it happens now.
It's just an absolute lock. It's got to be.
Yeah. Jurado, 44% hard contact against righties.
Yeah,
Yikes.
he's terrible.
All right, DK Crunch is in for me and saved. So let's upload that and we'll take a look at where I'm officially at right now.
Okay.
Not that I think that it changed all that much, but I haven't run anything on like the last 6 or 7 lineups that have come out. So, all right, top stacks DK, Rockies, Cubs, Nats, Dodgers, Brewers. So yeah, not a lot changing. Way over the field on the Dodgers, Nats. I'm still over the field on the Padres. I'm over the field on the Orioles. Still no Rays. Happy there.
Did you say, do you like the Orioles at all? Did you mention them?
I do. I'm double the field right now.
God, I wanted to be on them, but they didn't make the cut for me. They just don't have enough good values. So, I just can't do it.
Still no interest in Padres?
No, not for main stacks.
Yeah, I'm getting a lot of two-man Will Myers, Austin Hedges, which I think is a pretty good fit if you're going to do it.
Will Myers, Austin Hedges. Yeah, I mean, Myers would be the first guy I would go to. And then I think Renfro's in that lineup, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I like the idea of Hedges if he's going to be in Colorado.
Yeah.
There are worse ways to get a catcher, that's for sure. This Astros lineup is going to be a pain in the ass again. I could see it already.
There will be like none of the top 4 in there too.
Hot swapping both of those morons at 2 minutes past the hour. Ugh.
St. Louis stack, I'm not on. Are you? I'm assuming you're not.
No. I have 1.
Gaviglio sucks. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a lot of Gaviglio. Nah, that's not true. I have 12% Gaviglio. I
don't like Gaviglio in this spot, and I love attacking Baltimore, but they've been a lot better, and they're just like VR. I love VR tonight, so he's going to be in a lot of my lineups as one-offs. If he gets on, he's stealing. I think that's a lock. So
I like the idea of having the Orioles and Gaviglio. Like, I feel like one of them will do well.
I mean, you got a pretty good shot. He's super volatile.
Right. And the Orioles are obviously very volatile.
Mm-hmm.
So, if Gaviglio gets bombed, I've already fixed that.
Yeah.
Peter Donato, you should follow us on Instagram. That'll make it even easier.
What's on Instagram?
Our quick hits. Quick hits for today were Will Myers, David Bodie, and Steven Matz. I don't know if Bodie's even in the lineup any longer.
Bodie?
Yeah.
Bodie's fine, I think.
I just
knew
that I didn't look at the Cubs lineup. So, now that he's hitting 7th, I probably like him less than I did this morning.
Brew Crew? Yeah. Man, there's just so many good spots tonight. Saul Romano's one of my favorite guys to pick on. Cincinnati doesn't have a shutdown bullpen by any means. Wind blowing out, I believe the roof is open. Doesn't make that big of a difference. I mean, Romano's going to be bad whether the roof is open or closed. And just so much power from both sides, really, but especially those lefties, Yelich, Moustakis, Shaw, Thames, Aguilar. Like, man, they're going to hit Romano hard. I don't see him missing really any bats.
Yeah, I agree. I love the Brewers tonight. They're one of my favorite stacks of the day. I don't know how they could be. They're just everything looks great.
Someone mentioned Brett Anderson. What do you think of him?
I had him this morning. I don't now. I only have 1%, so not a guy that I'm really looking to. I'd rather have Pablo Lopez.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's probably fair. I would rather have Pablo Lopez for sure, like 100%. But I didn't know if Anderson is he going to be the guy that just goes completely unowned? Because we've got him being pretty low owned. I thought he was going to be chalkier, but maybe I'm just wrong.
Yeah, he's at 5%. I mean, that sounds about right.
Okay.
He's a DD in our rankings, if that helps.
Double D, nice.
Yeah. I mean, normally I'm a fan of the 2Ds, but not today.
Oh, Josh. All right.
Come on. Home run time. You ready?
Oh, is it that time already?
About that time. Do you want me to go first or second? You got one yesterday. So Jake called the Chris Davis home run yesterday. I did not get the Chris Davis home run yesterday. So I'll let you guys figure out who did it.
Yeah. So you want to go first or me?
I'll go first. I don't mind.
Okay, you go.
So I feel like I need to do this, but you know what? I'm going to represent my quick hits. I've got Will Myers.
Yeah. There you go. Stick to your guns. I like it. Can I pick the same player 2 nights in a row?
I don't have a problem with it.
All right, give me Chris Davis once again. Back to back. Chris Davis with a K, a KH. This guy is donging once again off Gerardo. If Gerardo just doesn't put him on base.
Did you see anything about his dong last night, actually?
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah.
So the kid signed his shoulder, his left shoulder.
Yeah.
You can see it on the thing. I was wondering what that was when I was watching him.
Yeah.
Saw a video of it after the game. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff.
I assume he gave that kid the jersey, but I don't know.
Yeah, I would have to agree.
Yeah.
But
sweet. Come on, Astros. Are you seriously not going to put out a damn lineup?
They're just not. It always happens when guys are coming back from injury. But yeah.
Urena dropped his suspension?
Yep.
What a hero.
Saw that.
Gonna miss one start for a shit squad.
So stupid.
I hate it.
We don't need to talk about this again.
No.
I think everyone knows where we stand.
Wait. Amos, is that are you serious? Did that kid really die today?
What?
No.
Come on. That's a terrible joke if that's a joke.
It got me if he did.
Favorite pitcher under 7K on DK. Who would that be for you, Josh? Here, I'll answer it. Under 7K, it's Pablo Lopez for me. I have the most of Pablo Lopez, and then Anderson, and then Guerra.
Okay, I don't think that kid actually died. What was the question? Sorry, that one shook me. I wasn't ready for that. Good work, Amos.
Favorite pitcher under 7K on DK.
Under 7K, Matt.
Yep. Jeez, we are on completely different pages on that one.
A value.
I know.
Those rankings. The only reason that I'm not losing my mind on it. If I'm gonna make those stances, I definitely want that stance to be made in lockstep with our rankings.
Okay, I understand that.
It at least removes the heavy fear.
Yeah.
If Alex believes it, then at the very least, I need to just shut up until later.
Always nice when you're going with one of the best DFS players.
Right. But yeah, I'm not comfortable about it.
Okay.
To be honest there. But he's cheap enough that it's not I won't die because of it.
Yeah, probably bad word choice based on what we were just talking. But anyways, no more Glenn Sparkman. Yeah, I have Sparkman. He was actually the next guy as far as exposure after those guys I listed after Guerra.
No Sparky for me.
Sparky, yeah, good old Sparky the dog. I've got about 20% of Sparkman. Yeah, I don't feel great about it, but he just makes it work. And I need a punt at pitcher today outside of Lopez. Otherwise, I would literally have 80% Pablo Lopez, which is scary to go in on a guy against the Yankees, no matter how watered down their lineup is. They still have good hitters.
Yeah.
Is Colorado going to play? Yeah, I think Colorado's going to be fine. So many Kopech for me. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm double the field there.
Oh, man, I didn't end up with enough Kopech, I don't think. I mean, he's got to have gained some steam as the day went on. People saw what we were looking at this morning, what we were talking about. I mean, not that we're the only ones that talked about him, because anyone can just look up his minor league stats and see the guy belongs for sure. And he's 7,500. So if he for some reason does what he did in AAA, then you've got an absolute bargain. Always dicey with guys making their debuts, though. So
Earl Fountain with the question, how much Phillies do you got? And the only reason that I'm pointing that out, because I don't feel like we talked about them all that much. Phillies, my number 3 stack on FanDuel, number 9
Really?
on DK. I'm above the field on both sites.
okay.
I'm more than double the field on DK. So have you looked at the Phillies at all since this morning?
No, I don't know. I don't know what I'm missing there. I just respect Roark.
Lots of B values from our rankings. So I've got a lot of Hoskins, Cabrera, Santana, Franco. Just giving you where I'm at right now, if that's interesting.
Okay. So I like Hoskins, but man, he's like the only one that came up for me in any significant way.
Okay. Good to know. All right, we've had new ownership up 4 minutes ago, so let me grab that.
Yeah, Giancarlo, anytime, man. Anytime. You guys got questions, you can DM me. I'll answer whatever.
Yeah.
So, or you just want to talk about whatever, then DM me.
I try to answer people as quick as I can. Sometimes it takes a while. All right, new ownership is in. There's one.
What do you think about the probability Ramirez outscores Arenado? I mean, I don't. Those are my 2 favorite third basemen.
Yeah,
so
50-50.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be literally maybe 52-48 Arenado's way just because he's in Coors. But yeah, it's super, super close, as most things are in baseball.
Play them both. When in doubt, if you're playing a one-off, play more than one.
Yeah.
Josh has no public DMs yet. Josh can't. It's no one should, but there's no way I'm opening that Pandora's box. Feel free to email me, josh@awesomeo.com. It's a little bit easier to handle, but
Might have been good for the most part. I opened mine up. It's not like I'm some popular person in this industry, but yeah, I mean, mostly it's people saying they won, or occasionally it's you suck. Why did you tell me to play Dylan Bundy? Whatever. Mostly positive, though. I'd say 90% positive.
yeah. So I started this from coming from the Reddit crowd, and there's absolutely no way I'm just going to accept DMs from anyone when a lot of my content started at Reddit, because those people are savages.
True.
Yes,
A little different crowd.
I'll have FIFA day one, Kyle, just to let you know. Keep going. Sorry.
FIFA. Oh, the video game.
Yes.
I see. And said, anyone know if Stanton is a vengeful? I don't know if he is. Seems like a nice guy.
Yeah.
Think he's still on decently good terms with Miami. I mean, it's not his fault he got traded.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. I'm sure he'd rather play in New York.
Jake, you like Red Sox stack? Yeah, I do. I just think they're going to be super underowned for the talent they have. Just one of the sickest top 6 lineups that is in the league, maybe the best. I mean, Bieber gives up a ton of hard hits, so I'm kind of confused. I mean, I understand why people are not on him or on them, just because they're super expensive and it's a lot of outfield spots, and there's so many good spots tonight. But yeah, definitely taking a pretty big stand on the Red Sox.
So I have 4% bets, 1% Benintendi, 3% JD. That's all I have.
Okay.
I just can't figure out how to get there logically. And I've bumped bats today too, so I hope for my sake it doesn't go well for Boston, but they're low enough owned that it won't matter all that much.
Yeah. I hope they go nuts. So I was thinking today, they haven't had a day where they just wreck the slate, like before it even starts. I think someone's going to wreck the slate today. It just feels like one of those where
15 run. type
Just
game.
like someone's up 7-0 after one, and the slate's pretty much over. It's like three dongs type of thing. Just feels like we haven't had one of those in a while. So,
Well, I hope it happens with either the Nats or the Dodgers or the Diamondbacks or the Brewers. One of these teams from way above the field.
yeah. Someone was asking about the Diamondbacks. Also, someone was asking, the same guy who made the pretty bad joke, you guys smoke weed?
I do. Diamondbacks are 8th for me overall, 6th on DK, 8th on FanDuel. I'm double the field on both sites. So go D-backs. Sorry, Felix Pena.
Yeah, I didn't get as much of the D-backs as I wanted, but that's just because I put in too many stacks that I'm looking to play. So other stacks took precedent over the D-backs. I'm probably still over the field. Like, I know Alex kind of likes them, so that encouraged me. But it's really Pollock, Peralta, or I'm sorry. Yeah, Pollock, Escobar, Peralta, and Goldschmidt. So the top four.
Yeah, I've got lots and lots of Pollock, lots and lots of Goldschmidt, and then a smattering of the rest of these morons.
Nice. These morons. Real nice.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't have put that bad juju out there. They're going to be awful now. Made the D-backs, I talked shit. Chadwick Richardson. Why Nationals, Josh? Why not? Not just Josh. Talk to Jake.
Why Nationals? Velasquez is volatile. Gives up hard hits in bunches at times. They've got a over 5 run total. It's really good hitting weather if the rain holds off. They have really good hitters. I mean, like even without Daniel Murphy, I don't know. Do I need to go on there?
I don't think so.
Low ownership.
I mean, obviously the weather is nerve-wracking, but
yeah. I mean, I don't know. That goes without saying, right? But
I'm willing to take the risk. You know, wind blowing out is helpful as well.
humid as hell.
Yeah. What else we got?
Martini or Piscotti? That's Piscotti for me, and it's not really that close.
I assume it's Piscotti for me. Ooh. I did not realize I was so underweight on the A's right now.
Ooh. That's tough. I love the A's. Absolutely love them.
I'm neutral on FanDuel. I'm not a big Martini guy, so yeah. Whoever the other person was, I'll go Piscotti. But I don't really like either.
Okay. Okay, so I'm recrunching again, probably my last time, and I tried to force more Snell in there because I was like around the field. I want to be over the field on Snell, and now I'm going to be pretty comfortably above the field, it looks like.
Okay.
Still way high on Lopez and Anderson and all those other guys I mentioned. I just tried to force in more Blake Snell. Still way over the field on Barrios compared to what we have. So I'm feeling pretty good. Yeah, I still like the Spark, man. Sparky, me and Sparky are hopefully going to be friends at the end of the night. Yeah, I've got 20% Glenn Sparkman. Again, it's a price play, although he did miss quite a few bats in just 75 pitches in his last start. Didn't light the world on fire by any means, but this Tampa team, like, not the most power. A lot of lefties, but yeah, I think he could survive here and get you 5 innings and 15 DK points. I think that's pretty reasonable.
I don't know if reasonable is the word I would use, but
it
could happen.
I think that's a reason. Like I think he does that a decent percent of the time here.
Gotcha.
So,
circling back to a question that popped up here, what am I missing on Stratton? Dude sucks. Why is no one on the Mets? Mets have a 4-run implied total. Even if you think Stratton's bad, there's just not enough runs there right now. And it's not as if the Mets lineup is just packed with world beaters. So a little bit of Conforto, I think, is kind of reasonable, but there's not a ton to like there for the Mets. They're not a team that I'm on at all.
yeah, I didn't end up on them for main stacks. It's really just like Flores and Conforto a little bit, but Yeah, it's just low total. They're not a great team. I mean, I don't like Stratton as much as the next guy, but you got to pick your spots here. You can't just have a little bit of everyone. I mean, you could, but you're just going to end up raking yourself. So, yeah, did not end up with the Mets.
I have just so you know, so you can feel a little bit better. I have 4% Sparkman, which is double what we're projecting.
4% Sparky.
So I ride with Sparky for you.
Well, I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah. Any chance Peacock goes 4?
No.
I mean, I guess, it's 2 straight innings of 6 pitches or something. But it would very much surprise me. If Peacock goes 4, it's because he's not getting strikeouts.
Yeah, I agree. He's not that efficient to start with. He wasn't as a starter. He's got really nasty stuff, but gets in trouble with walks. Like, you would need him to pitch perfectly to get to 4.
Peacock is down to an E now in value for us. So we plugged that hole.
Yeah, Peacock, and then it's supposed to be McHugh. Is that right?
I have no idea. I didn't even look. What else we got, people? Rizzo, Schwarber, or Smock Granderson? Who the fuck is Smock?
Smoke.
Okay. Ooh, that's a good question. Rizzo, Schwarber. I would say Granderson, Smoke. But
it's Rizzo and Schwarber for me there.
I don't have much of a problem with either one of those 2 pairs.
Yeah, it's Rizzo and Schwarber.
Being so far down the lineup is what throws me. Smock and Granderson, first and third. I like that. I'm also never calling him Smoke again.
Smock?
Yeah.
I like that better. I agree. Gun to your head, Dodgers stack or A's stack for the money? Oh.
I'm betting on the A's because the Dodgers keep killing me. But I have way more Dodgers.
Yeah, I think it's the A's for me. But those are 1-2. Like, those are my 2 most exposed stacks. So
my real answer is the Dodgers, but I don't really want to kill myself to a Dodger stack. Yeah, okay. I have double the field of the Dodgers. I have half the field for the A's, so can't lie.
No, why would you? Yeah, no, I wasn't accusing you.
I know what you mean. Got to give you guys the real answers,
Right. What else do we have in here?
No.
You have a bank management calculator. I mean, you can look at what's the one you use, Josh?
Oh, I used to have an Excel sheet. I use Roto Tracker now.
Yeah, you can just upload your results. Any weather update? None that I've seen. I'm playing it like all the games are going.
Same. Not happy about it, but okay with it, I guess. Whatever.
Okay. You guys just cannot be asking the same question over and over, like every 2 minutes. Like, come on. Pirates delayed?
Yeah, they're going to have a late start.
Okay. It's fine with me.
I hope Travis Shaw hits 2 dongs.
Yeah, that'd be good for my lineups.
I would not be mad about that.
So,
what else we got, people?
What do you got? What's for dinner tonight? That's the more important question.
What's for dinner tonight? Oh, man. Made some scratch chicken enchiladas. So they'll be in the oven right now. Made some scratch enchilada sauce out of a couple dried chilies. It's going to be good shit.
All right. I think that was the question that most people were yearning to get the answer to.
Yeah. What about you? What's for dinner tonight?
I don't know, man. I usually decide that after the stream. Probably like a sandwich or something from like Potbelly or something.
What's Potbelly?
Potbelly? You guys don't have that?
No.
It's just like a sandwich place, like anything like Subway or
Okay.
I don't know, Jersey Mike's. Do you have that?
Yes. Okay, Potbelly Sandwich Shop. Oh, headquarters in Chicago, Illinois. Shout out Osama.
Yeah. One
Ooh,
word.
That looks good. Pulled pork classic.
Oh, it's phenomenal.
Checking out the menu.
Olson
Olsen or Smock at first? Okay.
Love Matteo.
Michael, I am not on the Rays at all.
Portillo's, yeah. Gaussman, yeah, I have a little bit of Gaussman. I'm playing him. It's not enough where I need to be worried about him like ruining my night if that game for some reason gets postponed or there's a delay in game. So yeah, I'm keeping my Gaussman.
Just to touch on it again, Jake is going back to the well with A's Chris Davis as his home run pick. I am going with my quick hit of Will Myers, and we are automatically assigning Tyler O'Neill to Chris.
For the brand.
Yep.
Smock is so cold. Yeah.
Chicken and broccoli, rice and wings. A lot of different foods there.
T McB, of course, double meat, of course. It's like
along
$2.
with 2 separate chickens in one dinner. So, congrats, Malcolm. Yeah, Houston's really starting to piss me off. If Springer and Altuve are both not in this lineup, it's really going to irritate me. My only saving grace is today I don't really have them, whereas yesterday I had like 18% Springer that I had to fix and turn into batting ninth Tony Kemp or something stupid. Who's number 1 in my home run model? Stanton. It's always Stanton if Stanton's playing.
Really?
Like, almost assuredly. You can probably get a case if he's, like, playing in Petco against someone good or, like, Oakland against someone good and, like, maybe, you know, JD Martinez is in Coors or something. But more often than not, Stanton's 1 almost always.
Okay. For me, it'd be, like, I wasn't even joking. If I hadn't picked Chris Davis yesterday, I still would have picked him today. I think he's got a really, really good chance at a homer here.
He's 5th tonight for me.
Yeah.
Stanton, JD, Arenado, Harper, Chris Davis.
Love it.
Yeah. How much Mariners do we have? None.
Let's see. I'm not seeing really any. Yeah, I don't see a Mariner just like scrolling through Fantasy Cruncher.
I mean, I have one lineup on both sides of the Mariners because I have one lineup of every single team, or one main stack of every single team.
Let's see here. Yeah, I didn't get anyone on my last crunch.
Dan Riddle with a good, like, holistic question, so I'll hit that. You only do 4x4 stacks on FanDuel. Count pitcher as part of the stack. And then do you edit team exposure there or let it optimize it? So that's exactly what I do. On a day this big, at least. 2 stacks of 4. Include pitcher. And then I have a cap today of 9% on a stack. So that is what I do. Nailed it, Dan Riddle. We hit the Giants' insanely cheap bats on FanDuel. They are insanely cheap, like comically insanely cheap. McCutcheon at 3,400, Evan Longoria at 2,600. Everybody else is either 21 or minimum salary. I'm not really using them, but they certainly make things fit.
Yeah, I just ended up with some one-offs of those guys. No main stacks, even against Mats, who I don't like at all.
I want to know who the Bra Pirates are. Going out there, I am your captain now. Snatch that bra off of chicks.
How didn't we do the How Tall Am I show already? Pretty sure we already did that one earlier in the season.
Maybe.
I don't know. How tall do you think I am?
I already don't remember the answer. I don't know.
I think
6'1"
we're
or
about.
something?
I think we're about the same. I think that's what.
But I'm
the
6'2".
conclusion came. Yeah, so I'm a little under that.
Okay. Yeah,
I'm
no
5'6". No, I'm kidding.
I mean, we're all the same height when you're sitting in a computer chair,
Right.
so to speak.
Yeah.
Honestly, the Astros, I'm so unhappy. I just
Don't
hate
they
not
know?
knowing things. That's my biggest problem. I don't even care who's in the lineup. It's not going to affect anything I'm doing.
This guy keeps asking the same thing, but in different ways now. Is Kepich worth 7,600 tonight?
He is to me.
He's worth it, I think. I didn't end up with a lot of him, but super talented. There's no doubt about it. So that's not the line of construction I went with for the most part. So I don't have much Kepich or Kopech. Say it right. Kopech. Yeah. Got to train myself.
Do we use seat cushions? I don't.
I mean, I got a nice, comfy desk chair.
Yeah, same.
5'6" was laughable just because if you heard what I said before, I said Josh said he was 6'2". I said, yeah, I'm just a little under that, and I said I'm 5'6" as a joke because that wouldn't be a little under it. Haha.
We can do some either ors or something. We're geared up. I don't have much else to add. Everybody knows where we're at. Oakland stack rank for me. Lower than they should. 12th on DK, 9th on FanDuel. I'm under the field.
Yeah, I'm just exporting now. Let's see here. Dude, Machado. I get so much Machado no matter what. Like every single day. He's the guy who just like breaks my model.
Michael Kopech is Ricky Vaughn before he got glasses.
Who's Ricky Vaughn? Is this some old movie reference?
Major League?
With Charlie
Wild
Sheen?
Thing? Yeah, Sheen is Ricky Vaughn.
Oh, okay.
Goddamn,
I've seen
Jake.
parts of that. I've seen parts of that.
What?
Yeah.
What do you mean parts? Like you've never sat down and watched Major League from start to finish?
No.
Get off this stream right now. I'm not even being funny. You need to go watch this movie immediately. It's one of the... It might be my favorite baseball movie.
Well, maybe we can watch it together.
It's so quotable. Oh, it's fantastic. And then you can watch 2. Oh, God. It's so good. The first... Major League is a fantastic movie. Fantastic. Every part of it's incredible.
Well.
Granted, it came out, I think, before you were born, so...
What did?
I think it came out in '89.
Yeah, well, that's... Yeah, I wasn't even a thought.
No, I can't... Maybe I'm not right. That has to be too early.
89? That might as well have been, like, Civil War times.
It did. April 7th, 1989. You need to go out of your way to watch that movie.
Maybe one day.
Fly ball. You can't say goddamn on the air. Who gives a shit? Nobody's listening. It's so quotable. I could probably recite that whole movie right now.
Sounds like a great film.
Got a guy on the other line. I'm talking about a couple white walls. Oh God. You just like you want to do Coach's voice the entire time. It's so good. He died a couple years ago. So sad.
Oh, Chris Johnson is pretty angry with me. I lost all my cool points.
Yeah, I think most
that's
of the
not
people
really my
in here
goal
are going to
anyways.
be mad at you.
Yeah. I don't know. That's your fault for thinking I was cool in the first place. So.
Oh my God, it's so I wish we could watch just like clips of the movie right now until 7:05. It's so good. It's just Sheen is peak Sheen. He's oh, it's amazing.
Let's see.
Yo, Josh, is Velasquez a gas can to attack? I mean, he's not a gas can,
No.
but I'm attacking him.
You don't always have to just attack the worst players. That's what everyone does.
Yeah.
Like everyone can stack against Ariel Jurado. myself included. But there's still spots where you can stack against good pitchers.
T McBee, I can do that, but I can't play them on the YouTube video or it'll get pulled.
Yeah, I don't
That's
think you
the
can.
problem. If I was just on
copyright
Twitch,
issues.
you could do it, but you can't. If YouTube will yank that shit.
Yep.
Greg, what's your either or that we're not answering for you, apparently? All right, knowledge storage is... Can't agree with you.
What was this? I didn't see this.
Saying the movie is not good. They're overhyped like my picks.
Well,
Major League is so much better than me at DFS, it's ridiculous.
Tyler Anderson or Gaviglio, which is safer, which has a higher ceiling? I think Anderson is both safer and has a higher ceiling.
I would agree.
Yeah. You're not supposed to agree. What are you doing?
Oh yeah, sorry, I don't agree.
You're ruining our model, our money making scam. You always take the opposite side, and then one of us gets to be right.
Right. Trying to say Jesus Christ can't hit a curveball. I'm watching the movie tonight. I don't give a shit now. I look like a banker in this.
Blue Jays cheeky tournament stack. I don't really like attacking Bundy tonight.
I've got a ton of Blue Jays. So
I don't have any
yes.
Blue Jays stacks. Well, how much weight, if any, do you guys put into BBP for pitchers?
0.
Batters? No. Neither one.
0 on both.
Get a room? All right.
We did. This is our room. You just happen to walk through the door. If you have a problem with our room, you can walk back out.
Thanks, Jim. Jeez, these are flying in right now. Rizzo and Contreras, y'all going for the Cubs stack. I do not have. Let me check this quick.
I'm way underweight on the Cubs, but I still have a ton of Rizzo.
Yeah, don't have any Cubs main stacks. Am I going to regret that? Atlanta delay. Yeah, I think we saw that one. That's in Pittsburgh.
Ricky, why would I want to cap my exposure at the public? I want to know where the public is, but by capping my individual exposure on the ownership projections, I would never be over the field on anyone. That's not how I want to do this. I want to be well over the field on lots and lots of people if I think that's a good play.
Yep. Couldn't agree more.
Especially on bats where, like, on a 15-game slate, it's hard to make a case to be more than, like, 30% on a hitter today.
I think I only have a couple guys that are higher than that. Davis, one of those. Machado. Sandy Leon or Mathis. I think we're on the same page there. Leon? Or no?
Highest, wait, what?
Sandy Leon or Mathis?
Oh, I thought you were trying to say that you had more than 30% Sandy Leon.
Oh my God!
Okay,
no.
come on. We need to have a conversation quick so you can change this before it locks. Yeah, probably Leon. Or no, Mathis for me. I've got a lot of Diamondbacks.
Okay. 8 Men Out is also a good baseball movie that goes overlooked. Could not agree more. I love that movie.
Never saw it.
Oh, come on. You getting mad at me for your garbage movies?
I'm not kidding. I've never seen it.
It's a good movie.
I don't even know who's in it.
It's about the 1919 Black Sox. Whatever, the ones that got busted for betting on the games.
Yeah.
Through the World
No,
Series.
never saw it. I'm good.
It's good.
We locked, everybody.
I think we're locked.
We are very locked.
Man, people asking either ors at like 6 or 7:04 Eastern in 50 seconds. It's like,
Hey, if you're playing one lineup and they don't lock at 7, it probably doesn't matter.
I guess. Well, that was Moustakis or Yelich. I'm assuming that's for utility on FanDuel. but that's Yelich for me.
I'll look on FanDuel quick just in case. Give me Moose Tacos.
Matt 1 Millie posts his lineup in there. Good luck, Matt 1 Millie.
Yeah. Good luck, everybody.
That looks like a cash lineup. Is that not? There's not a stack in there.
Yeah. Best of luck if that's not a cash lineup.
Good luck tonight, people.
Yeah, I think that's it. I'm gonna go stuff my face full of chicken enchiladas. You're gonna go get a sandwich.
Yeah, I have a fantasy football draft tonight.
Okay.
It's just So
Do you know what pick you have?
I have first pick.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I still don't know who I'm taking.
Is that because you got last year?
No, they do. My friends do a drawing, and it's like they want to do the drawing for the draft order so they can mock draft in like April.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
I get it.
But yeah, I have first pick, so I have no clue. But no one cares about my season-long fantasy league. No one cares about anyone's season-long fantasy league.
Oh. Alrighty. Well, that was fun. Join us tomorrow morning where we'll do another video together, and then we'll be on a live stream again together. So,
Jeez.
Judging by the viewership, people seem to be really excited about the Josh Jake pairing. We might not bring Chris back ever.
Yeah, Shark, I'll be sure to do like a 25, 30-minute segment on how my draft went and analyzing each player tomorrow morning. That's how we're going to start off the show, so be sure to tune in.
Zach Jameson wins with the Gazorpazorp field likes enchiladas. I like that. I know you won't get that. Want my motherfucking enchiladas. Sorry. All right, that's it, everybody. Best of luck tonight. I'm out of here. Bye.